All right. Hear me okay, Joe? No. Oh, looks like we got the connection figured out. I'm not taking it out, Joe. Sunday Smokes, Episode 1. I have no clue what the hell I am doing. So, figured I'd try the whole live thing, whatever. The last one I did was in like October when I got my SA-35. And if this works out, we might just make a thing of it for anyone that tried to check it out a minute ago. I was having some connection problems. Turns out the solution was to turn Wi-Fi off. So, I don't really have an agenda or anything. I guess it's just kind of a Q&A. Because I'm so interesting. Guns, pipes, whatever else we happen to be interested in the moment. Send it. We got some Peterson Elizabethan mixture in my Peterson Rocky. Nice little everyday smoke. I'm frightened of your Q&A there, Bean. What do you got? Give me a cue. Because if you don't, this is going to be really boring. Well, I don't have a bong because I don't really dabble in the devil's lettuce. Not that I'm against it, it's just not my gig. You know what I mean? Is that the best you got, Bean? Because I'm just kind of sitting here enjoying the lovely not 100 degree weather. And, hey, carbines and coffee, how you doing? What's up with the government printing money? Well, the government does a lot of things they ought not be doing. So, I don't know. How do you get free money? You go into the earth and you pull out shiny things. Then you sell them for the fake money. That's how you get free money. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a pretty decent Sunday. Late start, then got out the original Black Ops and played a few rounds with the missus. Good times. Back in Nuketown's glory days, before the hippies got it. But other than that, it's been a pretty slow Sunday. As you can see by me sitting here doing nothing. How are you? This is a two-way conversation, folks. Throw me some questions. Specifically guns. I like talking about guns, Bureau propaganda from Brownells, all that jazz. Moving all day. Well, you need to have yourself a seat. Drink water. Stay hydrated. Genuine Tap Vintage 12 minutes ago. Wonderful. So, yeah, the basic idea here is I'm just chatting, kind of a cop out because I'm lazy, too lazy to do YouTube videos. So if I can figure out how to save this, it's going to go on my YouTube. But what Model 2 should I go with if I get one soon? Well, that really depends. I am partial to the traditional 92 FS. Weird that we call that traditional now, but I have shot a 92X, so the straight back ones like the M9A3, M9A4, 92X, those feel okay. They've got a bit of a 1911 feel to them, but I still prefer the round butt. I like them thick. Nothing wrong with an off-the-rack Beretta. I've got one of those. I put a... first and foremost, if you get just an off-the-rack one, you need to get a G conversion kit, because that should have never been a safety. It should have been decocker only, like on a SIG. Yeah. I've got a Wilson Combat Centurion. That's nice. If you go for that, opt for the Action Tune, because if you don't, it's a stock off-the-rack Beretta trigger. And then I've got a Langdon LTT Elite, and minus the fiber optic front sight, that is probably my favorite. It's a fantastic gun. Those ultra thin grips are just money. So it's kind of on you which 92 you should get first, but that's what I've got. That's what I can talk about, and that's my opinion. Andy, I see you. Anytime. Now, the 92, great gun, but the question you should really be asking yourself is, what 1911 should you get? We're going to go there. The answer is the best one you can afford. That's what 1911 you should get. Don't buy a Kimber. Don't get a Rock Island. If all you can afford is a Rock Island, you need to save your money until you can get something better. My man, Series 70 38 Super would be an amazing gun. That said, you're going to have a little harder time finding good 38 Super mags. If it's your first go around, I would stick with a 45, but that's me. Stupid flies. Need to get a citronella candle or something for out here. So is this all we're doing? Just me staring at the camera and y'all staring at me, and it's a little weird. There's only one person actually here right now, besides me. Makes me a little sad, but I can't say that I didn't expect it. Eric, how's it going, buddy? Just talking guns and pipes and whatever else. I know. I'm probably super boring. But that's okay. That's me. Not a whole lot, dude. I'm just having a pipe, talking to you. Played some video games with the missus earlier and trying the whole live thing. We're going to see if it's worth making it a regular thing. What's up with you? How are you doing? Tony Build, good to see you. I don't know if you were trying to view earlier. I was having connection problems. Figured it out by just turning the Wi-Fi off, and we're rolling with data, so... Going foobar crazy. That's what I like to hear. Foobars are awesome, and well, you know I'm excited. Glad to see you don't vape. No, I use actual tobacco, like a man. Tastes better. It's like when like you got Jim Beam, and then you got all the flavored Jim Beams. I'm here for bourbon, just like I'm here for tobacco, not apple gumdrop whatever. I don't know. Lauren, I want a revolver. Revolvers are cool. I have a Smith & Wesson pre-Model 10 from, it's somewhere between 1949 and 1951. And then I've got a Smith & Wesson Model 36, which to the best of my knowledge is a 1967. And it was a gift last year from my wife for our 10-year anniversary. So that's probably one of my very favorite guns. Tabasco and whiskey is the way, Eric. It is the way. And I'm talking too much because my tobacco went out. There we go. Speaking of tobacco, Dissident Cigars. I think that's it. Josh and Sin Coburn. If you ever get a chance to try their cigars, wonderful. I had them out at GunCon. They were fantastic. Haven't found any yet locally. I know there's a place. I just don't go to this particular place very often. So we'll see if I stop in there soon. I love Elizabethan, but I gotta tell you, I kind of wish I had some nightcap right now. Next order, I'll get myself some. That is a wonderful, wonderful Latakia heavy smoke. Perfect for a nightcap. Milsurp History, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Bobo. Thanks for jumping in here. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but we out here doing it. So in the future, I guess I'll pick a more narrow topic for the lives. Because like I said a few minutes ago, these will eventually be going on my... If I can figure out how to save the video, it'll be going on my YouTube. You work too much, Bob. So yeah, today's just kind of unstructured, but next week we'll pick something specific to talk about, and hopefully I don't, hopefully I know something about it. Yeah, but we love you. Everyone here, go follow Baba the Adjective right now and give him all of the love because he deserves it. A man's been one of my very best friends since we were in, what, 7th grade? Now he's running the show, kinda, out at the Grass Skirt in San Diego. "14-ish." Is that years, or we were 14-ish years old? No, we were younger than that. I think. I don't know. It's been a long time. Oh yeah, yeah. There's that. Back when New York. Well, I'm not gonna say when New York didn't suck. When they didn't suck as bad. Bye, Bob. Don't work too hard. Try to relax at some point in your life. All right, one pipe down. I brought 2 pipes out here. The more I talk, oh, whoa. What new projects are you working on, Brett? Well, I am. I'm trying to finish kitting out my 6933 pistol, and then just staring at a bunch of stuff I can't afford for the others. I got ACOG fever. For those of you who saw my reel this morning, you might have figured that out. But I've been a kind of a Trijicon groupie since I was enlisted, and I had the Trijicon on my M16A4 and then my M4, and I've loved them ever since. But that, I mean, it's nothing too crazy. Just attaching things to the thing. I'm not a real gunsmith, not like you, Eric. How we doing, Canadian Warlord? I love Canadians. A few very good friends of mine are Canadian, and I gotta tell you, I'm jealous because you guys can just find Hortons wherever, but I gotta go up into Commieland, New York, to get some Hortons. Well, I mean, these guns are kind of retro. Uh, 2 of the 4 have carry handles. Never mind the fact that the carry handles come off. Whenever I can afford to actually get these ACOGs that I want, the plan is to mount them to the carry handle, not to the flat top. So having the ACOG do what it was originally designed to do. So I guess depending on who you ask, that's retro. You know, early GWAT. That was 20 years ago. Hey, John. How's it going? For those of you that don't know, Apocalypse Design Knives, my pal John, great dude and makes some wild and mildly disturbing stuff. Highly recommend go check out his website, wastelandtools.com. Yeah, it is. It is crazy, Eric. Just the other day, I was thinking that I went to boot camp in 2006. That's 16, 15, 16 years ago? I don't know. I can't math. All I know how to do is eat crayons. And shoot stuff. John, you really are. You've got some wild stuff in there, and I cannot wait to get myself some more. No, you. Eric, I wasn't an idea in 1985. You had blown out knees before I could walk. Ugh. But, fun fact, you don't need to be a paratrooper to have blown out knees. Pipe's not bad. It keeps you on your toes. You got to keep tamping it down, and you get to talking with your homies, and it goes out because you're not puffing on it. You know, it's a good time. The cigar is just a nice, relaxing, it's there when you're ready. I don't know how these lives are going to work in winter, because I can't smoke inside, but I've been doing all right. I hope you've been doing good. Yeah, winter lives are going to be interesting. I'll just be out here and freeze for you guys. I'm doing it for you. Eric, I'm gonna shoot you a text tomorrow about cult stuff. Nope, not like trying to harass you or anything, as always, but ooh, yes, John, what are you working on? This is the problem with smoking a pipe, is you go too fast and you start to get tongue bite. Doesn't matter if it's aromatic or whatever. And being that I smoked cigarettes so much in my youth, I'm still a really aggressive smoker, so I'm going to go through like a whole liter of water just in the course of 2 pipes. Hey, scar pens are not boring. Those things are awesome. I will. It's going to be, what, about 6 o'clock your time? Yeah, I don't want to call while you're trying to have dinner or whatever, so it can wait till tomorrow. It's no big deal. One of these days I need to get one of those helical scar pens from you. Those things are cool. SA-35 is SA-35. The biggest single problem I have with it is my trigger pin. I, I don't have it out here with me, but I could show you how trying to get the trigger pin out, I actually kind of mashed it and was starting to peen it a little bit. So I decided I didn't want to switch the spring out that bad, which kind of sucks because I believe it's the tactical trigger spring from BH Spring Solutions. I put that in my 1985 high power, and I love it because there's so much more oomph. It doesn't make the reset any shorter, but it puts more oomph behind the trigger, so it's getting reset faster. If that makes any kind of sense. And I'd love to put one in my SA35, but you know, I'm not going to peen that thing over trying to get the trigger pin out. Other than that, the set screw in the rear sight kept walking out on me, so little dabble do a Loctite fixed that right up. And I've only had like 3 malfunctions with it. One of them was me, the other 2 were mags, so it's all right. I mean, it's a good gun. It's a high power, and I would much rather have a 1911, but it's still a very cool gun. I still very much like it. And if you're looking for a high power that's under $1,000 and looks like a high power should, Springfield's the way to go, in my opinion. The Collector. Who is the Collector? Are we talking the guy on Nowhere that the Guardians of the Galaxy visited? And yes, Mark is awesome guy. They're a great company over there at BH Spring Solutions. He offered me to send me a high power to kind of review and do videos on and whatnot, and honestly, I wasn't going to be able to give it the time that it deserved, so I politely declined. But still, it was very humbling for him to reach out to me. That was super cool. I wish I could have done it, but next month is Cornfield Brutality. For those of you who don't know what that is, hop on YouTube and search Desert Brutality or Finnish Brutality or the recently finished Lynx Brutality. It's a shooting match done by InRange TV, and Cornfield is over at Big Springs in Iowa, sponsored by Brownells. And I'm very excited to go over there and probably go into cardiac arrest trying to just keep up with these stages. The division I'm shooting in, I didn't name it, is Assault Rifle Irons. I'm going to be using my my Wyndham Government M16A4 clone, and recently just decided, instead of using my Beretta 92, that I'm going to use my 1911. Take it easy, Eric. You have a good day and good evening, and I'll get a hold of you tomorrow. We're about halfway done with the second pipe, guys. Pipe guys. I was going to say it earlier. Basically, with these, I'm going to bring out 2 pipes, and the more I talk, the longer it takes me to smoke them. Meaning, the longer we're going to be in the live. But the less I talk, the faster I go through these, the shorter the video is. So, just so y'all know. Thinking we'll probably do this every Sunday, sometime between 2 and 5. Not from 2 till 5, but we'll try to keep it in that range, a half hour, hour long live. Just kind of chew the fat, see what's going on. It's funny, I've never shot competitively in my life other than like friendly bets at the range and whatnot. So going to Cornfield Brutality next month is gonna be pretty wild. Let's see what's going on. On the flip side, I'm already thinking about what to do for 2023 Cornfield Brutality. And if you've never been out to Brownells out there in Grinnell, Iowa, absolutely go check them out. Their warehouse is absolutely just massive. I can't wrap my head around that warehouse, and I used to work at a Walmart, so let that one sink in. But their retail floor is, I don't want to call it small, but it's manageable. But there's still just so much going on in there that it's like you can spend a couple hours in there just looking at stuff. It's great. Highly recommend it. If you've never been, head out to Grinnell, Iowa. I'm pretty sure that the Brownells building there is bigger than the rest of the town. So there's that. But great folks, great company. Make sure to go check them out. That's my plug for Brownells for this week. And I'm gonna plug them every week. They don't sponsor me. I've got my phone propped up against some coasters right now. This isn't a fancy camera or anything, so I mean, no sponsorship or anything, but I suppose it depends on how you look at the Bureau of Propaganda, but whatever. And that's about that. So this might be the single lamest live on Instagram right now, but I'm okay with it because y'all are here, and I'm here for you. So if that's that, hi Nick. It is a nice shirt. Thank you. One of my very favorites. It's easily the softest shirt I own. Hi. So, yeah, that's about that. Like I said at the beginning, I didn't really have like a topic in mind or anything. I was just kind of trying lives out, seeing what's going on, and we'll try to make it a weekly thing and see how it goes, but I'll try to have an actual topic to talk about, kind of guide a discussion. Sometimes I do have people in here, sometimes I don't. The reason I don't watch more lives is because it seems everyone likes to go live when I'm trying to eat dinner. It's like, I don't know if there's like some live stream of my day where people, oh, Alex is eating dinner, it's time to go live. I don't know, but I'd watch more lives if that wasn't the case. I'm probably exaggerating that, but you get what I'm saying. Well, I think this one's about spent. So this is kind of the pilot episode for Sunday Smokes, and we'll bring it back next week, and hopefully it'll be a little more entertaining. Until I can't close, even on my YouTube videos, I can't close the video. I don't understand, like, how do I say goodbye? Anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in. This is kind of a spur of the moment idea, and it'll be more scheduled, planned out for next Sunday. Probably, like I said, between 2 and 3, and we'll keep it going for a half hour, maybe an hour. We'll see. Uh, Other than that, I got nothing else. So, all of you, enjoy your what's left of your Sunday. We'll catch you next week. Ah.